Okay, you guys, so this year for Mother's Day, I took my daughter and we went up to the Boston surrounding area to thrift, and I'm gonna show you everything that I got. Hey guys, it's me, Kay, and you've arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm a part-time reseller, mostly on eBay and Poshmark. I sell locally at an antique mall, and I sell on Mercari and Depop very rarely. I did make one Mercari sale in the month of May so far, but those are not my priorities. Anyways, we mostly do this so that me and my daughter can travel as much as possible. We have hopefully an upcoming trip out of the country in the summer. I'm not gonna say when exactly, I'm not gonna say where exactly, partially because we don't quite know yet, but you guys will be seeing a vlog, of course, once that comes. But anyway, like I said in the intro, we went up to Boston for Mother's Day. I've been wanting to go back up there and thrift at a couple of the thrift stores that I hardly ever get to, but surprisingly, I honestly didn't find too many items. My daughter cleaned house. She got a whole bunch of new clothing for her wardrobe that is ever growing. But for resale, I didn't really find much. I did find a few things for myself as well. So let's get into it. It shouldn't be too long of a haul. As you saw in the thumbnail, I got this guy. It's huge, it's heavy. It doesn't have a brand, but inside it has a sticker that says frost resistant, which is great because I live in New England and this is probably going to go outside. Mushrooms are very popular right now. This is staying here, sorry. But it cost me $15, so it was pretty pricey. If I was gonna put it in my booth, I'd probably, because of their popularity, put like close to $50 on it. But yeah, for right now, it's staying with me. This next piece was also fairly pricey for me. They had two of them, but because they were $35 each, I only ended up grabbing one of them. But it's this Buddha. This is more like an Indian style Buddha, I believe. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I have Buddha all over my house. I really identified with that when I went on a trip to Thailand back in 2016. So every time I find them, I almost always pick them up depending on price. So this was the better condition one out of them. It does have a handwritten price on the back that says $65, so I'm guessing that's why they priced it that way. I can't see like a year or anything, but yeah, this is gonna go up somewhere in my home. I also got a couple other small hard goods that are kind of mixed in with everything else I got, but for specifically resale purposes, I spent $69.88, so just about $70 on items to resell, making my cost of goods the average $5.38 per item. I like to say around that $5 mark if you guys didn't know. But yeah, like I said, there's really not much. So let's get into it. I did make one sale so far, and we'll get to that when I pull the item out of the bag. All right, so for clothing, I did grab this marine layer, size small. This is kind of a bread and butter brand for me. I don't find it super often, but when I do, it usually sells, you know, $20, $25. This one has like constellations and zodiac signs all over it, size small if I didn't mention. So I think this was like $3.99 or something, so not super expensive. My daughter found this one, and I think this was marked at $8, and so when this sells, I will be giving her half of the profits. I can't remember what it's called right now, but all of this stuff is listed, so you guys will be seeing the listings on the screen. It's like a half zip pullover. It's pink with gray stripes, and this one is kind of cool because it does have some like mesh details on the back as well as on the sleeves. It's kind of harder to see on the sleeves. I couldn't find a size dot though, so I did have to measure it, so it might be a little bit more long tail for me for Lululemon. I also found this Revolve brand, Seek the Label. This is a size medium. It does not look like a size medium. I'm like a medium large, and I would not fit this, but it is this little teeny tiny crop top in white. And my battery's dying, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry if the angle changed slightly. Like I said, my battery died, so I had to put a new one in, and sometimes when I put it back on this tripod, it's not exactly in the same spot. Okay, so the next item was on a clearance rack for a reason, but I still picked it up because it's my favorite like mid-tier designer brand. If you've been around, you might know what I'm about to say, but it's Zadig and Voltaire. It's a size, the size is usually in the interior fabric tag. If you didn't know, this is a size medium. It's called the Skinny Art is Truth Strass. I don't know what strass means exactly, but I understand why it's art is truth, because it kind of has like a tattoo style graphic, but it's embellished with rhinestones. And if you can see, there are several rhinestones that are missing, but the banner across says art is truth. So I'm not expecting too much for this, but usually if they're tees, I find a lot of them, but if their tees are in good condition, I can usually get $40 to $50 for them. So that one definitely not so much. This is a new brand to me, so if you've sold it before, please let me know how it did for you, or if you know anything about the brand in general. This is Heish. I believe that's how you say it, size 42. I picked it up and looked it up because the tag looked pretty nice. It's kind of like a burlappy muslin kind of fabric. And also the sizing was in Euro sizing, so that made me think, oh, maybe I should check this out. It's made in Italy. It's 100% cotton, but it's just like this kind of like swing style baby tee is what I marketed it as. It has a slight asymmetrical hem, cap sleeves. But yeah, I'm interested to see if this is going to sell quickly, what it's going to sell for. This brand I do like picking up. This is a diffusion line, which I don't normally grab, but this does usually pretty well for me. This is a size 44. The fabric content is gone, but I'm pretty sure it's either 100% linen or some kind of linen blend, but this is Weekend by Max Mara. And this is a button-up blouse, long sleeve. It's got a very faint like blue tint to it. I don't know if it's reading correctly on camera, but I really like it. I like this brand. It's quiet luxury, if you're familiar with that term. It's been going around the reseller community for a little bit now, but basically it's like nice, not always designer. It can be designer, obviously, with the luxury part of that term, but it doesn't have to necessarily be designer. It's just, you know, nice basic staples, usually solid colors, not a whole bunch of branding on them, just like this. I mean, you wouldn't know that this was Max Mara, who is a very expensive designer, versus like a Balenciaga dress with an all over Balenciaga brand, if that makes sense. So quiet luxury is very popular right now. And then the last piece of clothing, let me double check. Yes, this is the last piece of clothing. I love selling this jeans brand. This is Good American. I like the bigger sizes, but I won't say no to the smaller ones. This is a 4 or 27, and these, I don't know what style these are. I wanna say these are the Good Legs crop. It's been a minute since I listed these things because I'm behind on filming hauls, but I'm pretty sure these are the Good Leg crops, and they do have busted knees. This brand does really well for me in the jeans. I no longer pick up anything that isn't denim because it just doesn't move for me. I got 2 pairs of shoes and then a couple hard goods. So let me pull those off the floor. Sorry if I hit you. All right, give me a moment. Oh, I lied. I got 3 pairs of shoes as I knock everything over. Okay, I'll put that over there. All right, so 3 pairs of shoes, one of which has sold. So this first pair is a pair of Birkenstocks. If you watched my most recent bins haul video, I picked up 5 pairs. I've only listed 2 so far because I haven't cleaned the other 3, but both pairs sold lightning fast for me. So I love picking up this brand. It has a cult-like following. They do have like an old TJ Maxx sticker stuck on them, but I think these are the Florida style. These are the filled in foot, which is the medium narrow, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. And these are a size 37, so a ladies 6, men's 4. They are a small size. They obviously have toe imprints, but I should have no problem selling those. This pair is the pair that sold. They sold on Poshmark in I think a little over 24 hours. The brand is UFOs. I learned this brand from Kathy at Ginger Marvin, and these sold on Poshmark for $36. These are called the original with 2 O's, kind of like the UFOs name. Flip-flop. They're very comfortable. They have arch support in there, and people seem to like them. So yeah, these are a size EU 39, women's 8. Women's 8? Yeah, women's 8, men's 6, $36. And then the last pair of shoes are a pair of Danskos. I've said semi-recently that I only pick up the non-clog style of Dansko because those are the only ones that sell for me. I cannot move like the nursing style clogs. Here is the brand in here. These are called, I believe, the True. They're a black leather. They're in excellent condition. Maybe worn a small handful of times, and they're a size 41. So a great size. I think in Dansko, a 41 is a US 10, 10 and a half. Then, like I said, I did get a couple things for myself. They're little tiny critters. Amanda, if you're watching this, yes, I got more critters. This is a little like stone elephant. He's got translucent tusks. I only grab elephants if their trunk is up because it's good luck. So I got that one. I don't know what it's made out of. And then I got this green stone one. Again, trunk is up, not down. No brand or marking, but these are just gonna go around my home because I like to have my little critters everywhere. And then this one my daughter found, and I think this one was like 99 cents. So this was a definite yes, but this is a little wooden leopard jaguar. It's hard to tell when it's a little tiny wooden figure, but I love the cats, love the big cats. Those are my favorite animals. I also love elephants, so those are all staying with me. And most of them will probably be on the shelf over here at some point. And then last but not least, I got 2 Starbucks mugs. This first one is for Hawaii. It has the state abbreviation and then Hawaii underneath. This one's from 2016. It's a 14-ounce mug. Yellow interior. It's got like a nice palm leaf print on it. Not worth a whole lot, and I think these were $5 a piece, so honestly not the best grab, but I like to sell Starbucks cups, and if they don't sell on eBay, I will just bring them to my booth. And then the other one is this Philadelphia mug. Shout out to Paul the Philly Flipper. This is from the collector series, which I believe is the style of like collectible mugs that came out before the new ones that are the You Are Here series, which is what I normally pick up anytime I travel away from home. But this is what the stamp looks like underneath. And this one's from 2009, great year. That's the year my daughter was born. So yeah, and this one is a 16-ounce mug, but that's everything that I got. So a fairly small haul for me. I was kind of disappointed. They not only raised all of their prices at both of the stores that we went to up near Boston, but they just didn't have the type of stuff that I'm used to finding there. So it was kind of disappointing overall, but I still found some great things. I made a sale. I sold those UFOs for $36, and I only spent about $70 for resale purposes. But that's my haul, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite item was. I would love to hear about it. And otherwise, if you enjoyed it at any point, please give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube to know what type of content you enjoy seeing from me. And as always, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here in my weird little family on the internet, and hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.